Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me featuring some of the products from the Forencos Secret Garden collection. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the brand name correctly, but this one was requested, the brand at least, by one of my viewers. And I had a look through the brand. I could only really find them on Beauty Box Korea and YesStyle, but they had the Secret Garden products, which I was like, those are very cute. They were coming in like a box, like a collection. And then the collection sold out, of course, after I ordered it, so I had to buy everything full size, but that's okay. This is my first time using this brand, so I'm really excited to show you guys some of the product. So if you'd like to see how I achieved this very basic look, please just keep watching. So this is what we're starting with and how my skin looks at the moment. It's not too bad today. And I'm going to be using the cushion first. This is the Bare Fit Lasting Cushion and mine is in the shade 20 in Pure Vanilla. I'm going to apply it with a different cushion puff today because the actually branded one is dirty. But this cushion is super easy to apply so far. I have no problems with it and the colour is actually pretty nice. So I've been enjoying wearing it for about a week now, I think. Because I'm filming these in advance, we are actually in lockdown at the moment in New Zealand. Again, we haven't actually been in lockdown, like my city hasn't been in lockdown for like over a year and a bit. So I'm not that mad about it, like it's fine. How long we will be in lockdown is yet to be determined, as this is only the second day of 3, but it may be longer than just 3 days. Editing me can put in some more information later probably, but what a good time to get this extra filming done in between classes when I'd normally be driving around going to and from different schools. So I really enjoy the finish of this cushion. I think it looks really nice on my skin. Again, the colour is really nice too. It's a really nice warm pale colour. This is my like a good winter shade for me at the moment. And I feel like it covers up everything pretty well. I have got a concealer to show you guys though, so I'm going to do a little bit of concealing as well. But this is basically how the cushion is looking. The concealer is a tattoo concealer, or a tattoo scar cover concealer maybe, I think. And I have mine in the shade number 1, I'm pretty sure. It just says light beige. This one has a really interesting applicator, like it's curved, which I don't know, I don't really know how you'd use the in curve part of this, but that's okay. I'm going to put a little bit here on this one little spot. It's an okay colour, it doesn't particularly match that well. I'm going to put a little bit on the redness here and a little bit on this redness too, but it does give a little bit of coverage. I'm not going to do my forehead, but just for fun, let's do the birthmark. So when you stripe it on like that, obviously it has really good coverage, but you can't really keep that coverage because you do have to blend out a little bit. So that's just like the light blend. I would say I have to blend it a little bit more to actually do it properly. I'm going to use the cushion puff. It's not bad. Let's try for another layer. So I'm going to blend it out using the finger first. I'm going to especially try and hit the... Oh, it's so hard to see because it's right on the side of my face. I'm going to try and especially blend it together with the cushion and then back towards the ear. It's not bad. You can still see it. I think definitely down the bottom section. You can just see it's like a little faint, just a little shadow. Let's try our luck for another coat. This could go really well. My eyes are starting to hurt though. So I'm going to apply a little more down the bottom. This is a lot of concealer, like a lot. I'm going to blend it into my cheek a little bit more as well, so it doesn't look so stark. I think that's going to have to be the maximum. So like this looks like almost correct, but as soon as you start blending it out, you do this a little bit of coverage. It is to be expected. You can see like more redness here than anything else. It's pretty good. I don't mind my birthmark whatsoever, so I don't really spend much time trying to cover it, and I feel like most of the concealers that I have used in the past, like Dermablend, have made it look too made up. whereas actually like 3 layers of this. What do you guys think? So from further away, because I had to change the camera battery, would you be able to tell? Maybe not. I feel like I'm always going to see it because I know where it is. Back to our regular distance though, I'm going to set the cushion using my Barbie compact. This is from the EGLips. It's really cute. The powder's not bad. It's probably just not like, it's not my favorite thing. I don't particularly like a pressed powder, but I liked the compact and I wanted to keep it, so here we are. I'm going to press some powder onto my T-zone and then also onto this concealer. I don't really know if the concealer is supposed to set by itself or not. Ooh, it actually feels pretty good. Like it doesn't feel too cakey. And the coverage seems to be like slightly dimmed with the powder, but not bad at all. So here's how the skin is looking a little bit more up close. Still looks really nice. And we're going to be doing brows. So this collection has its own brow liner. So this is the Skinny Tattoo All-Proof Eyebrow, and I have mine in the shade number 1 Ash Black. One side has the application, which is tiny, 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 and the other side has a little spoolie. So I'm going to quickly fill in my brows. I already have a lot of eyebrow here, so I can do this pretty fast. I'm not really trying to make any new eyebrow hairs as such, as I'm just trying to fill in the bald spaces. I do tend to do this line here and blend it upwards so that I get a bit more of a crisp line on the bottom of the eyebrow. So I think the colour is really nice. I think that it suits the hair colour really well, and in general I think that it works super easily. It's just very tiny. I feel like if I was using this regularly, I would be finished with a brow pencil in like a week or 2. Maybe really good if you were just doing like tiny little brow hairs, but not so much for me when I'm filling in like the entire brow. So then we have the eyeshadow palette, and this one has 4 colours in it and they are all shimmery. These are super, super pretty. I feel like I'm probably not going to make a very good look with all of them, although I could try. I think what I'm going to try and do is use this brown colour through the crease. This one I think is called Spring. So I'm going to pick it up with a little fluffy brush. There's a lot of fallout. And I'm going to try and put this into the crease and see how glittery it is. I mean, if it's super glittery, the other shadows are going to be glittery anyway. Oh, it's not bad actually. I do need a little mirror though. So I think that that looks really nice. It's not too shiny and glittery. There is a little bit of shimmer, but overall I think that it's nice and soft. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And then I'm going to do a little bit underneath the eyes as well. And then using a flat shader brush, I'm going to be using the more beige of the colours, which is called Beginning at the top there. And I'm going to put that all over my lid. This is a very soft shadow, so I'm just trying not to get too much fallout. Okay, interesting. Like you can kind of see the colour, but it is very beige. And you can't see that much of the sparkle. Let me try and just pat some on with the finger. Yeah, that moves. That looks way better. So now you can definitely see the sparkle. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye, of course. I'm not fully convinced with the eyeshadow. I'm also probably not going to put anything on the lower lash line because I feel like it's unnecessary. But I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to use these shadows. Maybe with like a different palette in conjunction rather than just by themselves. Then I'm going to be using their liquid liner. This one is the All-Proof Eyeliner in number 1 Real Black. And I'm just going to be doing like a little half wing. So I'm going to start from the outer corner and I'm actually going to do the wing part first. So because my eyes are slightly lower now, I'm going to find the end of my crease, which is like there, and I'm going to draw the wing first. And that's going to be the wing for the eye. So it's going from where the end of my crease is and I'm kind of heading down towards my lower lash line and then bringing it in. So then I'm going to only line up to like the middle of the eye and it's like the skinniest line of all time. And then I'm going to just thicken it up on the outer corner, but I'm going to not make it so that it touches any of that crease. And then I get a little line that looks like this. So I still get a little bit of a wing, making sure there's even in the middle. This pen actually needs to be sitting tip down. It's getting a little bit dry, which is not good considering I've only used it a few times. And then I'm going to try and do the same thing on this eye. Mess this one up just a little bit, but when I put mascara on you won't be able to tell. So this one looks slightly different. So I might just go back and thicken this one up just a little. Then I'm going to put on mascara, which is my Heimish Dailism mascara. Fix my hair, and I'll be back to do the cheeks and the lips. Okay, so next up we have the blush. This is the Fluor blush, I think. Fluor blusher. And I'm going to be using number 2, which is called Pink Garden. These ones, they did come with this little applicator, which is like a little bouncy mushroom, which is very interesting. You can see mine already had some pink on it. It's now on my pinky. So with this one, you can put into the product, and then you can kind of like gently bounce it on your skin, and it'll deposit color. It's really odd because it doesn't exactly like blend. So it'll put the color on pretty easily, but because it's not that like, it's just like tapping, you know, it's semi-firm. It doesn't squish unless you actually put a bit of pressure on, and if you do that, you get these big circles because it's circular. And I don't know about you, but I've don't really desire to have circular cheeks. So I have been applying it sometimes with this puff, but I don't really think that they're that useful. I'm going to go and watch some people use them though, because maybe I'm just using it wrong. Like, wouldn't be the first time, that's for sure. Otherwise, the blusher is really pretty. I found slightly hard to blend out once I've used that applicator, but you can just use a regular blush brush and it works just, I think it works better. I don't think there's anything spectacular about this formula that needs this odd thing. I'm also just going to blend it out a little bit using my powder brush, which doesn't have any product on it, just to lessen it a little bit because I feel like I put quite a lot on. And then last but not least, they have the lipstick. This one, I can't remember what it is. I'll put the name of the lipsticks, of course. And this one is in the shade number 41 Queen. And it's kind of like a muted pink. The applicator picks up like just so much product, you have to wipe it off quite a bit. But here's the application of the lipstick. Looks a little bit more neon than it looks on the bottle, I think. The bottle looks a little bit less bright, but still a really lovely colour nonetheless. And that is the makeup look complete, so let's zoom in and have a little look at some of the details. Let's start off with the base. The cushion I think looks really nice. It looks really natural on the skin and it's a really good colour. The tattoo concealer looks pretty nice. I do notice that when I'm standing in like proper lighting, this is not 100% covered, like you still can see the faint birthmark, that's okay. The eyebrows look nice. I feel like for me personally, I like a little bit more pigment, like a little bit more filled in. I could probably go back over them again. It's a good pencil though. The eyeshadow, I don't really know. I did find also that I have to find like some better lighting where there's so much glitter fallout underneath my eyes. I don't think I should use this after doing a base. I feel like I should probably do the eyeshadow and then do the base, which irritates me because I'm lazy. The eyeliner is inky, it's black, it looks really nice. The mascara is not new, so we're not going to talk about it. The cheeks look really fresh, really pretty. I think that the colour is really nice, however I don't think it's anything spectacular, like it's nothing that's super new, like it's not a new colour. The packaging is pretty. And then for the lips, I actually really like the lipstick. It's a really beautiful colour. This is 41 Queen and the finish is really nice on the lips too, so I actually really like the lipstick. So this is the full face using the Forencos products. I really enjoyed using the products and I'm definitely going to be reviewing all of them, maybe except for the eyeliner and the eyebrow pencil. Let me know if you guys wanted to see more about those two products, but everything else will be in its own review. And thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye!